Anyhow, let's go to the newes. Top story tonight. Alright, chill. Give me some Road Warden tonight, I think. Make Swiss cheese out of the Sigmarite I almost said lock splitter. Ahem. Lick Spittles. With the new Skaven JEZZAILS. Skaven have been lacerating their enemies in salvos of lethal warpstone since the earliest days of Warhammer. These arcane JEZZAIL teams have paired up in an uncharacteristic display of ratty teamwork for decades. One, a sniper. The other, a willing shoulder, coming together to launch searing hot lumps of toxic shot. Jesus, can we... Jesus. Who wrote this? Wow. I'm about to look at it anyway, right? So... Damn, that depth of field. That's a nice big looking gun. They did it. And unfortunately for Sigmar, each high-powered blast from these warp-locked JEZZAILS is about enough to zap a Stormcast Eternal back to Azir for another hasty reforging. Alright. This blue is really distracting. What's it coming from? This here? Look, that doesn't matter. That's just a paint job. Don't worry about it. This is simply a just high polygon upgrade, right? It went from PS1 graphics to PS5. Looks great. You get kind of a facial expression going on here. Nice clothes. They got funny stuff. Looks like a long, nice gun. I don't know. It's just good. This is great. It wasn't like a crazy, exciting model to start with, but it's just well done. It's good. I like the details. The old one was so old. This is great. This is what you want, right? Just a new version. New, upgraded, looking good. Clear. No frill. Yeah, truly a no frills upgrade that wanted, I guess they decided that, look, the aesthetic is just, we hit it. It's this good. We don't need to improve it, we just need to make it look modern, and they've done that. Yeah, and they already fit in the AOS pretty well, you're right. Long-range warfare is a respected art amongst the Skaven. It is, after all, the method of combat least likely to involve personal danger. No, still probably true, but it ain't safe. A JEZZAIL gunner's power pack is filled with highly pressurized warpstone gas that solidifies into shards that is pumped into the weapon's long barrel. 2 rat men are needed to carry a JEZZAIL. The second Skaven makes themselves useful by clutching a Pavis, props the gun up, and provides a measure of defense against return fire. That's fun. Also note that this guy is very not protected by the shield. Like, the shield protects the gunner and the gun. This guy, look, sometimes sacrifices are necessary in war. We didn't want to pay for the extra piece of wood coming down at this angle, right? Look, a lot of warfare is about logistics, and Skaven lives are not individually worth much. Oh, look at, he's peeking over the counter. He wants to tell you that he didn't order pickles on this. Aw. This is a nice angle. This is a fun one. It's got little oily coming out. You got a little rat friend on the base there. Adding different rat friends to bases. A nice long gun. Different head options, right? Ooh, different barrel options. Notice. You got this nice clean barrel here, right? Alternative barrel option. Another, oh, we got a lot of barrel options. Different head options. Hood. I'm a fan of the hoods personally. But you can do you can do what you want. JEZZAILS are pretty nasty in this edition. Well, that's good, because they were pretty nasty in first edition and second. Not so much in third. Blood Ape. Thanks for the follow. Winning on a 3. They get 2 attacks, dealing 2 damage each with 2 rend. Okay, similar to before. Wounding on a 3, it says. Doesn't talk about hitting, but I believe they were 2 up to hit before, something like that. And the Warpstone Sniper's action grants them +1 to hit if they don't move. No Stormcast Eternal, no matter how ornate their armor, nor grim their purpose, is safe from these fizzing fusillades. Flaming Fusillade enjoyers from Magic? Anyway. So they what? Probably hit on 2s, wound on 3s? Warpstone Sniper. Effect. If this unit has not used a move ability this turn, and was not set up this turn, no fun allowed. Add 1 to hit rolls for this unit's shooting attacks for the rest of the turn. Big. What's the Sonic playlist? I'll post it in Discord after the stream, but Frank knows it. Thanks for the question. Cool. Oh, you think it's 4s and 3s, probably? So moving to 3s and 3s? Yeah, that could be. 2 attacks, damage 2, rend 2. I wonder if they'll still have the crit for 2 mortals. Oh, he answered on the Twitch side, World of Weebcraft, but it is Funk Fiction for Sonic. Help you out. $1 to donuts they hit on 4s. Well, they get a free +1 to hit, so perhaps it ends up being 3s and 3s. What was the crit on the Sniper Hero? Damn, I really thought it was 6s do 2 mortal wounds, but maybe I'm thinking of the Stormcast now. Crit auto wound on Warlock. That was it. Okay. The clan Scryer has been busy in Blight City, and these Warplock JEZZAILS are not the only ordnance wheeled out of the workshops. No, as a matter of fact, Skaven's got a lot of different shoots. They got Warp Lightning Cannons if you like Mortal Wounds and Gambling. They got JEZZAILS if you like Rend, and also sometimes Mortal Wound and Long Range. And they got, well, I guess Storm Fiends if you like walking weapon platforms, and I do. They had those Globadiers for a hot second. If you like super short range but crazy damage with more warp power, although that hasn't been like that for a little while. Yeah, Bombardiers of the Globe variety. The Bomb Lobbers. Dr. Strange Lob. Me when I decided to give up and just lob the bomb. You prefer the +1 to hit for no more than literally halving the range like with Cruel Boys. Globadiers. Losing mortal wounds for twice the output is so worth. Rend 2 is no joke. Rend 2 is no joke. And as far as we've seen so far, right, Armor stacking might not be so big of a deal this edition. Actual copium right now, by the way. But, I mean, Stormcast get it, but an army like Stormcast should get it. They're supposed to be the crazy army, or crazy armor army. It's kind of like Slaves to Darkness, Nurgle, Fire Slayers, OBR. You know, armor stacking or whatever, perfectly fine on the 5 or 6 super defense armies in the game. Just not on everyone. Make Ren 2 matter again, right? 24 is half the board hot dog style. Yeah, that's a long distance now. I was going to, like, No Fun Allowed slightly complain about, oh, you can't warp grinder weapon team them into place and then shoot, the combo doesn't work and everything like that, but damn dude, 24 inches is pretty long on the, I say new board size, but it's hardly new at this point, right? It's been an addition to smaller board size. They seem pretty good, these guys. Typical. The Skaven look good when Rat Mose is in charge, huh? Okay. Sniping foot heroes with their dad. If these guys don't get the special sniper role, I mean, look, it's a sniper. The world wouldn't make any sense. I like the look down the barrel here, too. This is a good camera angle, right? This is a fun looking camera angle. It all makes sense. I think that's cool. You can see all their faces, right? Make a big old triangle with the gun barrel, them and them, plus this. Move in a little circle. A lot of triangle motifs in Skaven, which I rather like. 5 wound hero, BTFO. The dad hero does. It's the... Oh, that was... Sorry, I forgot we looked at that guy. You're right. He gives himself an all JEZZAILS Holy 13 hero snipe. Not bad. Also, I like Holy within 13. Good use of color. You want heroes to do work, not be buff, slightly tougher units. I exactly 50% agree with you. Maybe, you know what? 60%. I'll kick it up a notch. I want some heroes to do work on foot. And they basically never have ever, okay? I want some or even half of the foot heroes to actually do work. But then I also like having the buff ones as well. I like having the hero that it's a wizard, it casts a spell, you're the buff guy. It's a priest, you pray, it's the buff guy. He's an inspiring leader, he does the thing. But everybody who's not one of those 3 things, they better, like, fucking do something, you know? Throw down in combat a little bit, have some crazy movement, get into positions somehow. Oh, you're gonna counterspell me? Yeah. In response. Bang. What happened to our hero? Skaven. Oh, it was ruled as a suicide. He fell down an elevator shaft. Onto some bullets. Tragic. But, you know, accidents happen. Oh, you're gonna counter. Heroes need to pick a lane. You'd like Andrasta to live up to her lore, for instance. Yeah, that's true. She had a... I don't know. You kind of do have to specialize, don't you, in a game like this? And she was kind of all over the place. And it's cool if you do multiple things, but it's weird if you do multiple things that cause you to play in totally different ways. I don't know. Yndrasta looks so cool. Massive hopium for an index where, like, it'd be worth putting her on the table, you know, one way or another. I just think it's such a crying shame when you got a model that looks like awesome and it's just crap, you know, mechanically. You hope she's reworked into like an Annihilator hero? Yeah. I actually don't care what direction they go with her. I just hope she's playable in whatever role they decide to put her in, you know? Ahem. Quoting Mystery Men, I see. I don't actually know where the quote is from. Was it Mystery Men? Damn, I thought it was like a Naked Gun movie or something. Ahem. Light of Eltharion gets to do work, why not her? Because they didn't touch her rules recently, I guess. Or maybe because she was in a still currently sold starter box. And they didn't want her War Scroll to just do something completely different in that one box that you bought and then change when you played the real game. I don't know. But now that that's maybe going to be out of print, they have freedom to do something like that. I don't know the ins and outs. I'm sure there's a ton of random things we don't know about that are all different threads pulling in different directions inside a big company about why they can or can't do some random stuff. And sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't. But that was Mystery Man. Okay, that's then in that case, besides a bowling ball with maybe a skull in it, that's like the only thing I remember from the movie. There was a guy with a shovel, I think. Like a yellow hat, maybe. Yeah, I don't remember too much. The Shoveler. Yeah. You said this is the Road Warden OST? Yes, it's the Road Warden OST. Which is just a fantastic game for people who are trying to slow it down. Just slow it down. Get yourself a hot chalky, a blankie. Get ready to read. Sometimes type, you know. Make decisions that are going to have consequences that you might not like. But you tried to make a decision and it was a hard choice to make, but you made it anyway. And you're a leader, and so other people are going to suffer the consequences, and you're going to have to hold that. But it's about survival. I don't know. I really liked Road Warden because it was made for me. Old man yelling at Cloud about how games nowadays aren't whatever, you know, blah, 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 right? And then they made Road Warden, and I'm like, the kids are going to be all right. They did it for me. It's not necessarily an exciting game, but if it's the kind of game that you like, you'll know, and you'll really like it, I think. And the soundtrack's sick, too. Blood Ape, Road Warden rocked. Excellent taste, sir. Just good work all around. Ben Stiller played a guy whose power was he got really, really angry. Yeah, but I don't think he had a power or something. I don't know. That part was kind of stupid. And then there was somebody who's invisible as long as he's naked and no one's looking at him, which was also dumb. But it had some funny moments in it, at least the ones that I remember. Like the shoveler guy and the throwaway line here or there. I don't know. I wouldn't recommend watching it, and I don't want to because I'm sure it's worse than I remember it. But you can get it on Steam. It's like $10 or something. Anyway, I might play it on stream. I don't know. A random day after these 2 months, I don't think I'll play through the whole thing on stream, but I'll do the solid full intro, like the first thing, you get to the first place, do all the bedtime story reading, and just kind of get people into the mood for it, right, as a selling point. It's a long game, there's a lot of reading, but I kind of want to do like one and then put it up on YouTube or something. I wonder if those people are making a new game. Hold up. Alright. Mental note. After stream, see what the Road Warden developers have been doing the past 5 years. I wonder if they got another game. I would almost buy it sight unseen. Such was my enjoyment of Road Warden. So there's my recommendation, I guess, for it. Yeah. And on that note, You should do a Disco Elysium stream. Yeah, the game has been heavily recommended to me, Phase Rune. And I watched some of its playthrough and stuff like that. Demo for the new thing didn't do much for me, but take that with a grain of salt. Okay. Well, I'll look into it anyway and see. Because who knows? Ahem. Anyway, thanks for watching, chat. I appreciate it. TYVM. I might see you sooner than Friday, because I gotta weave in some extra streams this month. I gotta do 12 this month to qualify for the thing. So keep an eye out on Discord, even probably before Friday, because I might have to weave a stream in here once or twice. And then next week, we got Monday and Friday stream normally. Thursday, watch along stream for the reveal, actual hype. And then maybe Saturday or Sunday, they're doing another like reveal stream. And so watch along again. Dude, next week, it's gonna be kind of sick. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stick around if you want to raid. Be nice. And I'll see you maybe before Friday, alright?